mind. Nothing is on my mind. What's the name of his convention? CradleCon, right?
Yes. We're live. By the way. Hi, everybody.
I'm not going to say hi because I don't even see us yet.
Don't then.
Okay, I see myself now.
Either way. Ford says hi.
Ford is on. Sorry we are late, guys. We had a visitor who came up to visit us. So,
I think I finally have Instagram going.
okay.
Kelly Russ says here.
Well, everybody's stuff went out the door. So you guys should be getting it in the next, maybe tomorrow even. Because it left here 2 days ago. A lot of packages left. And I didn't think they were picking it up till yesterday, and they picked it up the day before. So there you go. I want to say that the post office has gotten quick lately.
Yeah.
This year they've made a big turnaround. Usually I have to go chase them down the block in their trucks. Now they're like showing up and asking if I have any packages. I'm like, what? You asked me if I had a package?
Hey, Mike Rock. Hello, Chris from Brazil.
Hello,
On
Mike
Instagram.
Rock. So we're just letting people come on. We're running a little late ourselves. We came on like 15 minutes late because I said we were going to start at 7:30.
Yeah, so
So-
we're about 15 minutes late. But
Yeah.
we had a surprise visitor today.
Yes. And Kelly Russ is going to go check now. Oops. All right. I have 9 people on Facebook. So like I said, we'll just let people come on and we'll start our show.
Let's say we can let people come on Instagram, but they come and go and come and go and come and go. So
Yep.
they're harder to keep track of.
Yes, Instagram flits in and flits out. Do you want to turn off the color Xerox?
Oh, duh.
I just saw the green light, so. Anyway. My allergies are just bad, so I'm going to be through the whole show, and I apologize for that.
Your allergies may be bad, but they will not be as bad as they were the other day. Because you and I were dying on, what was it, Monday or Tuesday?
Monday. I think it was Monday.
It was horrible.
All right, we're up to 13. Some more people are coming on. Michael DeSantis is on with us. Sam Green is with us. So we'll just wait a couple more minutes and we'll get moving on out. So
And Tommy is saying hi to you and me.
Andrea's on, so now we can start because Andrea's on.
Oh,
It took me 5 long months, but I finally got my copy of Neal Adams' Vault. I was trying to support one of our only local comic shops. He's a Ford businessman. After 5 patient visits and him insisting he'd order it, I told him forget it and got it online.
Aw.
You could have gotten it right here.
Well, he was trying to support his local.
No, I
comic shop.
know. But in the end, he got it online.
Hello, Victor. Hello, Sam.
But thank you for supporting him and supporting us.
And Scott Dunbar has turned up on Instagram saying hi.
Hi, Scott. Scott's on vacation.
All right, and Bernard Dunn on YouTube wants to know, are there any Neal sketchbooks available? What you can do is you can go to our website, which I am posting it up now, which is nealadamsstore.com. That's Nealadamsstore.com, and you will be able to find sketchbooks and all sorts of other stuff there.
Yep. There's all kinds of books. The website's a little hard, so you kind of have to like hit the like books, sketchbooks and stuff like that, because what generally comes up first is a lot of artwork. There is some books in there, but don't think those are the only books. If you hit the books, you'll find sketchbooks. As of right now, we don't have a lot of sketchbooks available. And we are talking about making a new sketchbook for this New York Comic Con. So I think we will be having a new one, which that usually causes us then to do new ones. I mean, to reprint the old ones because we go back to press with stuff. So, okay, well, I am going to start and we'll just keep moving along. So as you guys know, I just want to put this down for a minute. We did make the announcement that the reason why Scott is on with us is because the Neal Adams Classic, the IDW gallery books. Now these are only being done through Continuity or Neal Adams or our show or the NealAdamsStore.com. These are different than what Scott and or IDW is going to be putting out. These only have a run of 100 copies. So these are going to be rare, hard to get, and they're a little pricier than what is going out as IDW's regular editions. Now, IDW did a really nice Green Lantern, Green Arrow cover. Mm-hmm. It's 86, right? I think it's 86. It's the one where everything's green on the cover. That is one of the books they're doing. The other one is the Ra's al Ghul with Robin dead on the bottom. That is their other cover. And those have a big print run. Mine are the 251 and the Superman Nevermore cover are our two covers, which only, like I said, have a print run of 100 each.
So didn't Patrick on Instagram, I know you wrote SDCC. Usually when Chris and I talk about Comic-Con, we mean the New York Comic-Con.
Oh. Did I say New York Comic-Con?
Well, you just said Comic-Con, and he was thinking San Diego Comic-Con. And
no, New York Comic-Con.
Usually when Chris and I talk about Comic-Con, it's New York Comic-Con.
Yeah, because we're New York based.
We're East Coasters.
Right, exactly. So these you can find available. Like I said, they're a higher price because the run is 100. And I'm going to say that 100 times. The run on these is only 100 copies. So if you have these, you're the special kid on the block. And those can be bought through the same places that you just posted, the NealAdamsStore.com. And they've been going quickly. So I wouldn't sit back on this. I would definitely get in there if these are the ones you want.
Then Patrick says, no, I need you back at San Diego Comic-Con. Maybe when I become a bit more popular, I can come back to New York Comic-Con. To San Diego Comic-Con. I'm not there yet. I'm working on it, though.
Yep. Actually, I think the first convention we're doing is what we were just talking to Dan about, which is CradleCon, which is in Long Island. Yeah, it's Long Island.
Yes.
So
it's at the Cradle of Aviation, which is a very cool place to visit to begin with.
Right. It's a museum of aviation, and they're putting a Comic-Con in there, so you're with airplanes above you. It's very cool, I hear. And that's in May, second weekend of May.
Bill Schaefer wants to know, are they numbered?
They are not numbered. They're not signed and they're not numbered. So that would be a no, because one thing that Chris hates doing is numbering.
And if anybody has any trouble ordering on the website, please do direct message us and we will make sure that your copy is ordered.
Right, exactly. Okay, so that is still the big news, because this is really, really big news. Inside, and then some people have asked, are there different insides? The insides in all 4 different covers of this book are exactly the same. The only thing that is changing is the covers. So it's not like you're going to find Batman in this one and like Superman, Muhammad Ali in this one. It doesn't work this way. It has interior pages that are many different covers, many different stories, all DC related stories and pages and stuff, but they all have the same interiors.
And Hello DC Destroyer on YouTube, Ola Gustavo. Ditton Patrick says, you guys are missed at San Diego Comic-Con. You guys should come to Supernova Con in Australia. No, there are things in Australia that will kill us. We are not going to Australia.
I will go to
love
Australia.
you, but I don't know, man.
Okay, so, all right. So Gustavo is correct and Fred is correct. If you're talking about the 100 editions, they are $250 to buy. If you're talking about the IDW editions that have the Green Lantern, Green Arrow, and the, what did I say? The Batman, Ra's al Ghul, those are $150, but those have much bigger print runs. And that is the reason why my books are $250. If you buy both of them, there is a deal on it. But the reason why my books are $250 is because they're only 100 copy runs. And that is the difference. So both people, Fred is correct and Gustavo is correct. It just depends on what you're buying.
Okay. Patrick says he'll protect us from the things that will kill us in Australia.
Okay. Well,
I'm not even reaching for like a car door latch because I see spiders hanging out under those things, and man, that stuff scares me, man. I'm not usually
such a weenie.
I'm not usually afraid of spiders, but they got some big ass spiders in Australia, man. They're like face huggers. They're not spiders.
They are. There's a lot of bad things there that can eat you. Okay, so I'm going to go through.
Wants to know if there is a deal on both. Not that I am aware of.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is a deal on both.
If you pick up both of them together, there is a slight deal on it. So yes, there is a deal. I don't know what it is. You got to go to the nealadamsstore.com, but it is there.
Okay.
So I just like sell it. I don't deal with what they cost. Okay, so I also want to point something else out. So as we do the show tonight, make sure that if you buy from us, that you direct message us. Because lately I've had people buying, but they're not direct messaging. And then I can't find you because you've never connected with us. Which maybe that's the way you want it. That you want to buy stuff, but you're not really buying stuff. Which, like, that's okay. I can deal with that. But if you truly are buying stuff and you really want it, you have to direct message us your information and open that line of communication, or I can't talk to you.
Yeah, we're not going to hunt you down.
Well, even if I hunt them down, if the line of communication hasn't opened, I can't open it.
They have to accept our
right, exactly.
Things.
So, okay, so make sure you're direct messaging us after you buy something with your real name if you're on Instagram, and your address where I'm shipping, and an email for me to email you your invoice for payment. And when you're looking to claim something or you want to talk to us, you could do that right through the comment bar on either Facebook or Instagram. Either one has a comment bar. You would say, I'm claiming that Frankenstein. I'm claiming whatever you want to claim. We will acknowledge it. But please remember to direct message after the fact. Okay? Andrea wants your entire Superman stock. She will message you.
I like Bill Schaefer. He's like, I'm right here. We were wondering about you, Bill. Thank you for letting us know you were there.
Okay. So, once again, prints, we have no payment plan on because a lot of people have been a little lost. We've had a lot of new people kind of coming in. So payment plans only work on original artwork. Sometimes if Neal draws on a print, basically then we do put that into as original art, or if he draws on a comic cover, or if he draws a piece of original art, all of that can go on the payment plan. If it is just a print, which most of my prints do not have drawings on them, those get out of here. They ship out. There's no payment plan. They just go. And the reason for that is these are big and they go in big boxes, and I would have big boxes everywhere. And I don't have the room for that.
Andrea Durant says, call me crazy, but I think you should only claim something if you actually intend to buy it. And then she said, Chris is so nice. Hey, Chris is really nice.
What are those CGCs on the shelves? Gustavo. It's only because why you see your CGC. First of all, yours isn't even a CGC. But we will get to those. We're going to start with prints because that's what everybody can afford. So I'm going to go there because that's what everybody seems to like these days. Even though Happy Towers, I don't see is on with us.
I don't have to look at it.
Yeah, Z and I are coming in a little wonky tonight.
We are not prepared for school today.
Yeah, exactly. I was prepared at 5:30, and then I got sabotaged.
We had a surprise visitor today.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
So again, if you want to claim something, you do that on the comment bar. You say, I'm claiming Frankenstein. And then we'll acknowledge your claim of Frankenstein. Make a lot of noise and stuff like that. Okay. And we got some bombs. I'll get more bombs. I have more bombs here. Okay, so I'm going to start with monsters. I was feeling monstery today. So, my first print of the night is 13 by 19.
No, thankfully, if it was an Aussie spider, trust me, you'd hear us screaming from wherever you are. And Jim Stranka sends his incorrigible regards to Zia. Oh, did you see him this weekend? I know he was in New Hampshire. We've become besties. I finally got to meet him at like New York Comic Con, and we're like besties. Sorry.
Okay. So we have a 13 by 19 print of Neal's monster cover with Frankenstein, Werewolf Dracula, based on his story, which originally was called Transylvania, and then turned into Frankenstein, Werewolf Dracula, and then was turned into Monsters. And that is our first print of the night. So if you're into Frankenstein, this is a nice deal here. This print is signed by Neal, and it is $100 to buy. So I have a question for you guys.
Took you a second.
This is the best music for the question I'm going to ask. So I'm going to ask more and more to go on like legendary
Panels.
which I'm like, ugh. Do you guys go to legendary panels? Like if there was a Neal Adams with Chris or Joel, or I don't know who would go as a family representative.
Probably
Zia,
me and you.
right? And
It's
then
usually me and you.
and then it's like Frank Frazetta's granddaughter. Would you guys go to that panel? That's my first question of the night to
Although
you
Pete
guys.
would be good to have on that panel.
He would be excellent to have on that panel.
Pete knows better more than you and I sometimes.
Yep.
Depending on the subject.
So that is my first question of the evening. Okay, we're gonna put Frankenstein down on the table.
No
As
Frankenstein.
much as I
please?
like the music,
I know, I can listen to that all.
Frankenstein is on the table too. Okay, I have 2 of these left. These are the same, right? These are Avenger. No,
Yes.
they're not the same. Yeah, they are the same.
Yes.
Okay. So this is those faces that Neal does. This is on that really nice thick giclée paper.
You had the angle right before you rotated it.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah. This way?
You keep going the other way. Yeah.
Okay. And the signature is Neal Adams on this piece. And this one, I only have 2 of these left with Neal's signature. This is 100 to buy. And the reason why the big head is in the middle in there is because that's Colossus. Not because Neal lost his mind. Because some people think that. Like,
Neal
why
got
is
his
that one
proportions
guy
wrong.
so big?
Tommy Braden says you're considering Chris and Zia as panelists, or Frank Frazetta's. No. It would basically be a panel of legends of comic books.
Goliath. Sorry. Thank you, Chris Lady.
Anyway, it would be a panel of, I guess, those related to
Right.
legends of comic books who have passed on,
Right.
discussing the artists
Right.
and creatives.
Thank you, Sam, for shamelessly plugging. Okay, next one up, and I think I have 3 of these, is the 3 Jokers. These are based on those Joker drawings that Neal got into doing. And then what we did was we put the 3 together in Photoshop. And we made a fancy giclée. This, again, is that nice giclée paper. This is 13 by 19, and it is $100 to buy.
Well, Mike Rock says I would go to that panel.
You're right. Makes me feel better. I would go to that panel if it had really good art running behind it.
Mm.
So 3 Joker heads. This is $100 to buy, and I have 3 of them that are signed by Neal, and I think that's it on this one, guys.
Tommy Braden wants to know if he has the 3 Jokers.
No, because I just found these 3 Jokers. Matter of fact, you haven't had any of the prints I just showed. You don't have because I've never shown them.
Kelly Russ says I enjoy panels, so I would definitely be there.
Cool. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to put the Jokers on the table.
Do you want that one, Tommy, or are you just asking?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is a large one.
This is a big one.
It's bigger than 13 by 19. This is probably that 24 by 20.
Okay, gotcha, Tommy.
Yeah, this is probably 24 by 20. This is Batman running. And I have actually this one I have a couple of. Signed by Neal still. Because we are coming down to the end of some of Neal's signatures. This was a painting. It never got published, this piece. Not because we've never offered it to DC to have it published, to be perfectly honest. This is a piece that Neal did for himself. It is a painted piece that used to hang in our conference room behind Neal. I know there's like a book that we've produced that on the back cover you can see this painting behind Neal in the conference room. But it's a piece that he did for himself. I can attest to the beauty of this print in person. It's awesome. Yeah, this is on that really good giclée paper, and it is a very large print. And this hangs very nicely. It hung very nicely in our conference room. I will say sometimes comic art doesn't fit a room, especially if you are married type. Whereas this is does pass that line of death and does come up very nicely in a frame. So $100 for this large Batman, which I may change that price the next time you guys see it, because I'm down to the end of these and it is large.
That is a gorgeous print, by the way.
Right.
Love that one.
Okay, so now I'm going to go on to Zia's Ginger.
Gingy.
So she is
200, right?
She is 200, but she's 20 by 20.
Yes.
Okay, so this is very square in nature. It's pop arty. This is actually Zia's painting based on top of Neal's Benkasi panel from the Benkasi strips.
Chibis times 3 is claiming a large running Batman print.
Okay. So again, make sure to direct message us for that. So this is a ginger is what we call this. It comes from a Benkasi panel. We're giving this with the print. And the print is, how much are these prints?
200.
200 for ginger. She came out for New York Comic Con. Now, what you're looking at on camera, the black and white thing that you're looking on camera, is the Benkasi strip that this girl, I always called her a chick, comes from. And it is the first panel of this strip. And that's Neal's drawing. And then Zia took that drawing, redid it as a painting.
This was a 3 foot by 3 foot painting, the original.
Right. So we sell this for 200. And it comes signed by Zia because it is Zia's work. You'll notice that Neal and Zia's name is on the print. And that is because that was on the painting. And Zia used the Neal Adams signature from the time period that he did Benkasi, which was before he made his big designy A thing.
Calvert says, I can attest to the beauty of this print in person. It's awesome. Crystal Lady says, oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm. So 200 for ginger.
Sarah says, camera does not do justice to the colors on this. Sarah's got one at home.
So a number of people have bought ginger and are happy with her. And like I said, you get this Benkasi print that goes with it as well. Okay. Next up is a Green Lantern Green Arrow. Now this one is 400, and this is my last one. So if anyone is interested in this, this is the time to pick it up because it's probably not going to last that much longer. So this is the same size as ginger, which is 20 by 20. It is also a square shape in nature. It is 400 to buy. It comes signed by Neal in green at the bottom.
This is very vibrant.
And
Colors
this,
are definitely those jewel tones.
right, and this is based on those hard traveling heroes.
Okay, Tommy Braden is claiming the Green Lantern Green Arrow.
All right, and that is our last one in the prints. I'm going to put it on the back because I don't want to.
Thank you, Tommy.
All right, so we're going to move along. Moving along. Okay, so this is right from the Detective 1000s. Excuse me. This is Neal's B cover, which had the villains on it from Detective 1000. What I like about this cover is the first time I've ever seen. Well, it's maybe not the first time I've seen Neal draw a scarecrow, because as you guys have pointed out, he drew a scarecrow in that short finished pencil job that he did. But this is the time that he did a number of characters I haven't seen him really do. And I love his scarecrow in the front there. This print is 13 by 19, and it is 100 to buy, and it is signed by Neal.
Hello, M9. It's good to see you too.
So again, this is Detective 1000. I call it the villain cover.
Okay, Tommy Braden is claiming the Batman villain cover.
Okay.
Thank you, Tommy.
Since Tommy's bought, I'm gonna blow something tonight. Or not. I'm still on these hard ones. Don't. This one popped.
Oh, M9 Ann says, it's me, Max. Can you let her know?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Max Max? Or
No,
Max
it's not
the-
RMAX. Oh no, my gun's exploding.
Oh no, a dud. Wah, wah.
I don't know what happened to this gun. It's like still loaded. Ugh. That's deadly.
Well, because the confetti's not on the inside, it's on the outside.
No, it's messed up. Okay,
Well, yes,
Tommy's
that's good.
getting this. Okay. So did Mac 9 want to say something?
He just said, it's me, Max. Can you let her know? And then he said, Stan Lee.
Oh, Max. Max from Stanley. Okay, now I know who it is.
Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
I have no idea.
Okay. Here we go. Next up is another Detective 1000 cover. This was actually cover A. It is Batman on the Gargoyle. This also is signed by Neal, and it is 100. I should get one. Jason got like weirder ones, and these are not.
Yeah, if you know, there's a website called Temu, Temu, that comes from like China or something like that. You never know what you're gonna get. And Max says, "Good to see you, Chris."
Good to see you too.
I kind of get a kick out of the effort it takes Chris to pop these.
You know, that was really meansy.
All right, Tommy is claiming the Batman Gargoyle.
Okay. We'll just make it the Tommy show. These.
Can I help you?
No, it's not that. These are not like the other ones in that. See, like this one didn't even get cold. Some of them blow weird. So they're like just effective.
There you go. But that one worked. You got it.
I'm going back.
I think you and I need to go to Party City
I'm
and get
going
the
back
ones
to
that
my
we're
old
used to.
bombs. Right, exactly. Okay, so Tommy is taking one of these.
Yes.
Okay, we have more of these. If anyone else is interested, like see right here, I have another one of these. So if anybody else wants it, it's not like the Green Lantern, Green Arrow one that I showed earlier that we only had one of. This I do have a couple of. So if anybody else is interested, these are available. Okay, now this one.
Yes, Robin is in the background.
Yes, Robin is in the background on that. Okay, this is, I don't even know what number this is because it doesn't really have a number on it.
They'll tell us.
You guys can tell me. But this is, I know, a famous cover that people do
No,
like.
it's 241.
Okay,
It's right there.
241. 241, and it's 13 by 19 Batman. Now, this one is not a sign print. It is 100 to buy.
At dawn dies Mary MacGuffin.
See, and this one's making that noise.
Because it's like overinflated, so it's hissing. It's expelling air. No, Chris, it's pop. Weirdo.
I'm going to let you do this next week.
All right, do you want me to tell you how those things work?
I know how they work.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Crazy girl.
I do know.
Because you're still trying to pop it after it's popped. You loony.
Because it is more full than it was before,
Right.
which is weird. Okay. Next up is Kristen Z. I have to stop fighting. Is Batman Running. Batman Running is 13 by 19, and this is one of the Batman Illustrated covers. I believe it's book 2.
Okay, Tommy's not sure whether he claimed, he previously claimed this one. Is this a new one for recently, the 241?
He may have. We did
And
show
he doesn't
it
remember
before.
whether he did this one that you're displaying.
I believe he did. I believe he got the Batman, and I believe he got the Batman Running.
Okay.
So. Okay, we're going to keep going.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Keep that artwork rolling.
Okay. Batman Running is going to go to this side. Okay, I have a Poison Ivy, signed by Neal. $100, 13 by 19. And I do believe Tommy has this print. So this is 13 by 19, Poison Ivy, $100 to buy. Really nice print. It's colored by Corey Adams, drawn by Neal Adams. $100 to buy. This one has grown on me. But it is a very nice print. Nobody? Okay, we'll keep moving on. I found one more of these, which people seem to like. It is $100. It is 13 by 19. It's Harley Quinn with the big mallet. And Tommy, you do have one of these. But if anybody else would like to buy it, it is $100, 13 by 19. And what does it say, Z? What does the copy say? And now what does this copy say?
It says, but Puddin', he said he had to go out.
There you go. This is a really cute one. And I believe this is my last one of this one.
I colored this one.
And Zia can sign them. There you go. 13 by 19. Harley Quinn. Okay. Next up is another favorite. Oops. And I don't think, Tommy, you have this one. But I do have a couple of these. This is Man Thing. It is a painted cover by Neal. It is a 13 by 19 print for $100. This is the sexy one that everybody loves. Painted by Neal. And it's a Man Thing with the sexy girl with her shirt and her bra. $100 to buy. Nobody wants this one? Wow. You guys are a tough audience tonight.
DC Man Thing or Marvel Man Thing or Swamp Thing is same or different company.
Man
Thing and Swamp Thing are two different creatures.
They're two different companies.
And two different companies. Didn't Patrick wants to know, I guess, if Man Thing is signed, if you're asking?
No. Man Thing is not signed. This is a print we made after Neal. Okay. I mean, if I find one, but I don't. It's a print we didn't make until recently, actually. Okay, New York Comic Con had Neal do all the Green Lanterns. So we call this the New York Comic Con Green Lantern. This is 13 by 19 and it is $100. And this one is signed by Neal. Although they may have been hatched at the same party.
Okay, Denton Patrick is claiming Green Lantern.
Okay, so make sure to definitely direct message us. For that. Thank you. Yeah, we'll try one of these.
They were removed.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Think we need a trip to Party City.
Yep, Friday we're definitely going. I may go tomorrow. See, this one's not even blowing up.
And Denton Patrick wants a Batman Gargoyle signed too, please.
Okay, you're gonna write that?
Yep.
And then I'll just pull it. Okay, Patrick, thank you. Okay. I did find, because we had pulled some Wonder Woman out of the box that got sent to us from LA. I did have a couple more of them. I don't know if anybody else was interested in this one, but this is Neal's finished pencil render Wonder Woman 13 by 19 for 100, and it is signed by Neal. So again, it's the based on Gal Gadot, obviously, or Gadot. 13 by 19. It's a finished pencil render, which means Neal is using his pencil for inking it as well as penciling it. It's a very tight pencil. It is $100 to buy, and it is signed by Neal. Hello, Brent. How are you? So once again, Wonder Woman 13 by 19, $100 to buy. Nope. All right. Now this one, I love this one. And I found more of them. This is 13 by 19. It's on that nice giclée paper. It is Batman, Ra's al Ghul, and Man-Bat. Again, 13 by 19, 100 to buy. And this is where Neal is drawing on that Canson paper. And he does all this beautiful work in pencil, ink, and white paint.
Hi, Brent.
But this is an amazing piece. 100 to buy. $13 by 19. Sweet. Wow, I was really happy when I found this one. This is the one I would hang on my wall. Okay. I found some of the Big Bog, which was the cover, another painted piece that he did for Marvel for their magazines that they put out. And this is, I think we call this the Bog by Neal for 100, 13 by 19. Monster music.
Okay, Tommy Braden is claiming the Batman trio.
Okay. And Robert T. Mahon is watching. So, Robert, did you get your storm piece yet? I think you did. All right, I'm going to move on.
Part of me wants to just leave this playing. Because it's so soothing. It's soothing with Savage Beast.
Okay, I have. Yes, he did get it. Okay, next up is the Batman Gothos. Thank you, because I wasn't quite sure what I just put up. It is signed by Neal. It is 13 by 19. No, it's not 13 by 19. Sorry, it's 11/17 because it is based off the original cover.
Jolie's watching.
So
Hi, Jolie.
It is at cover, what Neal would draw a cover size. So Batman Gothos, which I'm sure has a number as well. And I believe this is my last one of this one. 227.
And this one is 100?
This is 100.
Okay.
So again, my last one on Batman Gothos. $11.17, a nice size for hanging on a wall or putting away in a book.
Which Batman was the one that had the Heath Ledger in it? Batman what? The boys will know.
Yeah, I don't know the name
I
of
think
it.
I got the... Yes, you got the Gothos head sketch, Tommy. I don't know whether you got the Gothos print.
He got the Gothos print.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chivas is claiming a Gothos print.
Okay. Chivas on
Thank you,
there.
Chivas.
And Ryan Torrance is on with us. Next up is the Batman Ra's al Ghul, which is the number 244. It is the desert cover, 11/17, because it's based on original cover size. By Neal for 100, and it is on that nice Chiclet paper. So again, it's the great Ra's al Ghul with Batman on the ground, with Ra's al Ghul holding his suit and pen and ink. So you really get to see Neal's work, the quality work there of Neal, without the color on it. It's kind of neat to see it this way. $100 to buy. And I don't know if that's a piece that might be in the IDW book. I don't know. I've not heard it's in there. So, this is another print, 13 by 19. It is a Conan piece that Neal did. Personally, I really like this print.
Okay, and Chivas is saying that he wants a Batman Ra's al Ghul.
Okay.
I think it was the 3 hits.
He wants the Batman Ra's al Ghul, right?
Yeah.
That's what you just said. Okay. We got that for you. I have Conan up. This is a cool piece because Neal did such a decorative background to it, which usually Neal doesn't do stuff like that. So it is a lot different than what Neal normally does. Neal will spend a lot of energy on Conan and put him, up against marble or a chair. This is a really nice Conan piece. This is even a piece that was colored by Neal. 13 by 19. $100 to buy. Alright, I gotta move by this.
Yes, you did do a bloody horizontal spear Conan, yes. I don't, Tommy.
Oh, yeah, that's a different Conan piece. Did he do one of those?
I'm 99% sure he did.
Okay. Somehow I don't remember shipping that, but
Vertical spear might be new. I think this is
new. I have not shown this. I mean, I showed this like a long time ago before Tommy was on the show with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous piece. This I would buy. That's a crisp pick.
Anyone going to May's GalaxyCon, Oklahoma City?
No.
Nope.
Okay, my last print for the night is.
All right, Tommy is claiming a Conan.
Okay. Got that. All right, I have Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. I have 2 of these left. And they are smaller size. They are 11-17. $100 to buy.
And yes, Tommy, you have this one.
Yes. Really nice black and white. And I don't think I've seen this printed anywhere else. So, $100 for this piece, the bust shot of Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man. And then I'm just going to do this. I think this may be my last one of Harley. This is of the 27 covers. Now she has dots all over her. That's signed by Neal. 13 by 19. This is the one where Neal penciled it, Sook inked it. And this one, like I've said in the past, has all these jokers down at the bottom, and each one of these jokers is actually different from the other joker in time periods of different jokers that we have done in the, 75 years of Joker? Or 80, was it the 80th anniversary or 75th anniversary? I think it was the 80th anniversary. So in the 80 years of Joker is represented down here at the bottom. So it's cool just based on that, even if Harley Quinn doesn't do it for you. So $100 for Harley Quinn. It is a signed print. It is 13 by 19. A very nice print. Okay. All right, so that's going to be my prints for tonight. The print section of the night. I'm going to pick these up. So if there's any prints that you might be interested in, now would be the time because we have them out. Just because they're easier to pull. Because we haven't pulled out the artwork yet. So anybody want to see a print? Bring on the weird. I don't know if I have weird tonight, Kelly. I have not been in my weird lately. But maybe Friday I will do some more weird.
I think having me here is weird enough.
I've been working in prints lately. So, and we did pull new pieces in.
All right, Tommy is claiming Dracula and Frankenstein in the swamp.
Okay. That's the bog.
Yeah.
Bog piece. Sorry. Okay. So this is a piece that I posted stating that we were doing a show on Wednesday. This is $2,600 to buy. It is available. It is pencil and ink by Neal. Color on this is Zia. And even the background is Zia color, meaning that Zia created that background with color.
Oops. Bad number on there.
This is a really gorgeous piece. The size of this is 8.5 by 11.
Hey, Happy Towers.
$2,600 is the price. And I know a lot of people seem to really like it up on Facebook. A lot of people said yes and commented on this piece. So $2,600.
Thank you.
And the size of this is 8.5 by 11, which doesn't take up too much wall space.
Yep.
And I will say it's very pleasant. I put it on my TV. $2,600 for Superman. Now, Superman is a piece of art, so Superman can go on the payment plan where you put a third down as a deposit, and then you pay monthly installments on it till it is paid off. Once it's paid off, we then ship it out. Happy Towers asked one more time. Gorgeous piece. And I feel like it brings sunshine into your room even if it's not sunny out, because this was actually on my desk today, and today was a gray day again in New York, and it didn't feel gray. So the warmth of the sun coming through that alleyway is it's very New York.
Well, and also, we've got the grit on the wall, but it's like glowing gold, which kind of makes the grit kind of almost pretty.
Right. So $2,600 for this piece. Oops, that I just toppled over.
Okay, Superman, you can take it.
Okay, this one I don't know if we scanned it because it kind of got misplaced and then I found it. Now it's back.
Is it the Bork one?
It is the Bork one.
Yeah.
So we just scan this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one of those recreation panels, but this one actually isn't a recreation panel, even though it is, because Neal redid the panel for the printing in Batman Illustrated. And this is Batman Illustrated 1. This comes from Batman and the Flash, but Bork can hurt you, which I just like saying Bork, 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 Bork.
Bork, Bork, Bork.
This is one of those patch frames that Neal added into it So he's drawing it within the style that matches the rest of the story that he did. It is a signed piece by Neal. It is $3,500, pen and ink. He is showing you it sitting in the Batman Illustrated book. That's what the color thing was. And we could also put a Neal Adams signed Batman Neal Adams book 1 in with the piece as well. So $3,500, you get the published patch, basically, which is like a panel. And the reason why you don't see the top of his shoulder is because there's a balloon there. We can probably even patch the balloon in if you'd like. $3,500 is the asking price. And like I said, it is a published Batman. Now the missing parts, which you can't see because you're looking at a pan and scan.
Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, he gets beaten up, obviously, by this big giant guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're off the pan scan. So basically what I was saying is, if I see my finger here in a minute.
Move it to your left if you're going for the balloon.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So I have to catch up to my timing here. Okay. So this area over here is basically a giant balloon sits there. We have this on disc that I can actually put that balloon in. So if you bought the piece, instead of having where you're not seeing the top of Batman's shoulder, we can put the balloon in. We can patch that balloon in there. No problem. So $3,500, you can get the balloon or not get the balloon. You get the book signed by Neal. It is a signed piece of original art, and it is a published piece. For the price of $3,500, Batman with a Band-Aid. From Batman and Flash, but Bork can hurt you. Batman saying, "Hey, you come here. I'm gonna kill you." All right. This is coloring of Neal's. This is a really cute piece of Batman and Robin coloring. So this is a copy of Neal's art, and then Neal colored it and also signed it. So this is $800 to buy. It is a classic Neal Adams Batman and Robin. And she's going to do the pan and scan of it so you can see it. It is classic Neal Adams coloring where the blue is underneath everything before he starts laying down his coloring. $800 is the asking price for Batman and Robin. Again, it is original Neal Adams coloring. So, Batman and Robin.
I have discovered with doing the light cerulean blue for the shading is that if you want it to show cooler, you do the light cerulean blue after your flush. If you want it warmer, you do the light cerulean blue first.
Nice.
Because by whichever one you put second will push the first color back. And Tommy Braden is Tommy. This is a Xerox of the line art that Neal has colored. So it is not original. It's not an original drawing,
right?
But it is Neal's original color, and it is Neal's original signature. So just let me know if you still want it, knowing that it is not a drawing. It is the color, and it is his signature.
And Robert Muhammad wants to know, it's been a while for me. Glad to be back. Are there any of the pulp heroes still available? I don't think we have any pulp heroes. I mean, we didn't do that many pulp heroes. that the Spider-Man
like
guy.
El Diablo. We
No,
still have El Diablo, don't we?
but El Diablo's not pulp. We have
Depends
an
on
El
who you ask.
Diablo. I don't know if El Diablo is pulp.
All right, Tommy, that is Neal's drawing, but it is a Xerox of Neal's drawing that Neal colored and signed.
Right. So the only thing original on this is the color. It's a hard one for people to get. We run into this a lot with the color stuff. All right. Tommy, if you need us to explain it more, I'll gladly give you a phone call tomorrow and explain what this is. Not a problem. Okay. Like I kind of feel like this could be a pulp hero, but he's not. So I have still Night Owl for 500, a headshot by Neal.
Yes, you are correct, Tommy. You got it.
Great. Is it spider pulp? Shadow maybe pulp. That's true. We have a cover by Neal of the Shadow. That would be a pulp. You were correct. So Night Owl is 500 to buy. The spider got bought. Isn't that what you bought, Robert? You bought the spider. Yes, I thought you bought the spider. I haven't seen the spider. So if Robert didn't buy it, we may still have it. It may have just gotten lost.
Okay, so Tommy does want the $800 color guide for the Batman and Robin.
Okay.
You got it, Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy. Boop, boop, boop. I would blow one of my guns for you, but they're not working so well tonight.
Besides, you know you like the cannons better anyway. You can aim those. There you go. You got it. That a girl. He says no. Robert Muhammad says no, I
All
didn't,
right,
but let me check.
We may have the spider then. He may just be put on the shelf. Okay, next up is I'm going to do my Val Batman. Okay. Val Batman. I will find the shadow cover in a sec. So Val Batman is 1,200. That's original pen and ink. Again, this was from the movie. Yeah, I thought Spider sold as well, Andrea. I just don't remember who bought it. But the shadow is in here somewhere.
Shadow knows.
Shadow knows. The shadow knows. You just want to do that.
Well, because Dad comes in and possesses me and makes me do it.
Let's see.
Of course, I wish Dad would come in and possess me and help me draw, but he doesn't do that.
Bad Dad.
He just makes me do corny stuff. And Mom makes me drink milk.
Oh my God. So, Batman at 1,200, which is based on Val Kilmer being in the outfit. Now, I'm trying to find. But of course, whenever you're looking for something, it is the thing that.
That's okay. I'm entertaining them with this scan of him.
The thing that goes away. Oh, I can put this up. This is commercial here. Okay, I'm gonna put Val to the side. I did pick up the Doc Savage first wave. Okay. Okay, Robert, if I don't have the shadow looking quickly, what I can do is I can find you and also have it on Friday night if I don't have it tonight. Okay, this is for Kelly Rusk, who is always looking for weird. This is kind of weird. This is the Raisin Bran Sun as well as the Roosta. This was from animation work we did. This is Neal, and this is $250 to buy. A very nice sun and a very nice rooster. And they belong on the box of Raisin Bran. Okay, Robert, I'll make sure I have it on Friday. Not a problem at all. So this is $250 to buy. It is pen and ink Neal. And I put this in my weird stack.
Apparently there's a musician called Raisin Bran.
Is there?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
There's also a singer named Joel Adams.
Oh, you know what? Now that I said it, I just felt.
Ta-da!
Oh, this is the one that has the little one.
Don't go away yet, Robert.
Right, Robert, I just found it. After saying I don't think I have it. I got the hiccups too. Okay, so what I'm showing is the shadow cover. This is the published cover from the cover he did for Dynamite. We're selling it at $6,000. That is pen and ink Neal. And then what I have over here is Neal's layout for that shadow cover for $1,800.
Right, so I'm going to show the scan pen for the cover first, then the prelim. And what's the number on the cover?
Cover is $6,000. Now this is a published cover for Shadow number 1 from Dynamite. But again, published cover, signed by Neal. Great price.
This is the prelim, which is $1,800.
Right. Now the prelim is basically a very tight pencil. For that cover. So $1,800 is the price for the prelim. $6,000 is the price for the published actual pen and ink cover. And thank you, Hunter, for saying they're glorious. And then obviously everybody also said El Diablo, and El Diablo is actually the next one. What are the dimensions of the cover? Covers are 11/17. Then we have El Diablo at 8.5 by 11 for $1,500. This is pen and ink Neal. Color is Now, I don't know if El Diablo is considered pulp.
What's his number?
CLR El Diablo.
No, what's his number?
1,500, sorry. So here comes El Diablo. Which is also a signed piece by Neal. $1,500 for El Diablo in the land of pulp. And then I'm gonna have to check on the Spider-Man one, the pulpy Spider-Man.
The spider.
The spider, right? Exactly. Okay, next up is Jokey horror.
In horror.
Big Boom. Big Boom. So Big Boom is a big piece. Big Boom is 1117. Pencil and ink Neal. Color on this is Zia. It is a signed piece by Neal, and it is 5,000.
5,000.
5,000 to buy, and that is because it is such a large piece. So gorgeous explosion. I really love the Joker on this piece. This is a piece that Neal did a long time ago, actually. It's a piece that we were very late in coloring. And how we know that is because Neal did not draw the coronavirus flower on Joker. He's got a sunflower on it. But this is a gorgeous piece. It is a signed piece by Neal. And Zia did an exceptional explosion behind the two of them that it almost looks like a photograph, but not like, marker coloring.
All right, Tommy, this is 11 by 17.
Yes, it's a large piece. Most pieces that Neal does do are 11 by 14 or 8.5 by 11. So, put the face on this, the explosion on it, fantastic Joker, and cute Harley.
I'm surprised this one hasn't found a home yet.
Well, it's got a stiffer price tag to it.
It's so
So
pretty, though.
5,000 for Harley and Joker. All right, I'm going to move on. We want to do this one? Office Aliens?
Yeah.
All right, this goes into the weird category. Now, this is from a commercial job that Neal did. Office Alien.
I have to pull it up because it's not already.
Yeah, no,
on
I
my
know.
list.
We haven't pulled this out in a while.
It's a cool piece. I want somebody to buy this and have me blow it up and color it.
That would actually be pretty cool.
This one and the Dominatrix one.
Right, so this is 800 to buy. This is original pen and ink. And check out what's on this alien's tail.
Run it again for those who missed it.
All right, signed piece by Neal.
That poor girl. I'm impressed she kept her glasses on while being impaled on a tail. Mine would fall right off.
All right. So pencil and ink Neal on this. Like I said, this is a commercial piece. We're not sure who the client was on this. It is $800 to buy it. This goes into our weird sports glasses, Andrea says. And the size of these, I want to say, is probably, it's almost like a 5x7. So this was one, and then the other one is this one, which I don't have a sticker on
That's
this.
okay. I know what it's called.
Okay. Okay. So Z is going to pull this one up next.
And this one is how much?
800.
Same price.
Yeah. So these came out of the same job jacket, which also came out of there was a piece we had where there was a guy under a desk, and then there was like an alien on top of the desk with somebody's head in his hands. All three of these come from the same job, and I don't quite know what we're selling.
Pain.
Yes, this is
and terror.
Once again, I would say the size of this is like 5x7, maybe like 5x8. It is $800 to buy. Pen and ink Neal. They are both signed pieces. Actually, this would be fun to color.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of do that. Either see-through wing or bat wing or whatever you want to do with the wings. But her outfit would be fun.
Like how the computer on the desk is melted.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It's Zia's sneeze hour is upon us.
And I started this show off with a good sneeze.
Did you?
I did.
Oh,
It squeaked from the very beginning.
you squeaked. Yeah.
I did.
All right, I'm gonna go here. We haven't shown this page in a while. Batman Solo Shadow. And this is an 11x14 is the size of this. This is a gorgeous piece by Neal. It is $10,000 and well worth it. It's a very slick inking. It's very black and white. It's bouncing a shadow from Batman. Intricate piece. It is signed by Neal. Really nice Batman figure. Oh, that would be nice. Thanks.
It's unopened.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is $10,000 to buy. And like I said, the size of this is 11x14. Compositionally, this is great.
Very clean.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on. Okay, next up is Vampirella Bust Ink. So Vampirella is 8.5 by 11. She is pen and ink Neal. She's a sign piece for $1,500. You can probably go back to your Frankenstein even. Maybe we'll just do a horror show.
And we can just leave this running.
Right. Maybe we'll just put up our Halloween decorations and do a horror show. So again, Vampirella, 8.5 by 11. Really cute face, very big eyes. 1,500 is the price for this. I still say we should color this. Say this would be cool color.
Sorry, could you re-show the last Batman with price?
Sure.
But I'm leaving the music running.
Well, Batman doesn't look happy in this, so maybe he's a monster. Okay, price on Batman is $10,000. Who's the person who asked?
It was Chippus.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go down to some easier price stuff. 8.5 by 11 Batman for $600. Batman head. I do have a Robin as well for
$700.
$700.
I guess I can't just leave that music running. We'll see you all Friday. Good night. Peace. Stay safe.
You
Thanks,
too,
Robert.
Robert. Thank you. Robert finally got his nice storm piece that he bought.
Ah,
So he had a very was more of a close-up-y storm. It was very cool. Okay, Soup's bust profile. For your Superman people, this is a really nice piece, 8.5 by 11 of Superman. Sign piece by Neal. And the price on this is $1,500.
yes, you do, Tommy.
Very clean drawing of Superman. weather outside is changing. I just got like a headache.
Mm.
When the weather does that, I'm like, ugh. Whoa. All right, so Superman again is 8.5 by 11 for 1,500. Signed by Neal. Okay, next one is Batgirl, who's 11 by 14. This is a large piece. Batgirl full figure for you, Z. This is pen and ink Neal. Color on this is Jason. Now, what's nice about this piece is it's also airbrushed quite a bit. The background is definitely airbrushed. She is marker colored, but I will say the moon and the sky and the lighting on her is all added by airbrush. This piece is colored by Jason Adams. So this is pen and ink Neal Adams, colored by Jason Adams. The price on this is $1,800, and like I stated, it is a large piece. It's 11 by 14. Again, really nice piece. Very dramatic, but also nice. Dramatic, but heroic. All right, I'm going to do one more piece for tonight. I think I'm going to do a Joker piece. All right, I have Joker for 700. So this is one of the last of the Joker heads by Neal that we have available for 700. And again, these can be colored up.
Oh, Chibis is claiming Batgirl.
Chibis is claiming Batgirl. Okay,
All right,
Chibis.
thank you, Chibis. It was 18, right?
Yep, 1,800. And that will go on. If I can.
Joe Dunn wants to know if we're planning to go to San Diego Comic-Con.
I hear that we're probably not. Was the last I've heard.
Chibis is saying assume it's signed. I don't think that one is signed.
That one is not a signed one. That one gets a certificate of authenticity that goes with it.
So let us know if you still want it, Chibis.
Right. I'm going to blow my gun anyway for all of those.
He says, okay, COA fun.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Chibis.
you. Okay. There we go.
That's good pop, too.
It was. Okay, so Joker was going to be my last piece for tonight. 8.5 by 11 was the size on this for 700. If there's anything that anybody would like to see, I will gladly pull it back up from tonight. And I think I did end up trying. I will look for that spider piece, but like I said, I feel like we did sell that, but now I'm not sure. And make sure if you bought from us tonight that you direct message us. And that way I can connect with you and then be able to send you an invoice. So what I need is when you do direct message us is to give me your name if you came in through Instagram, and give me your name even if you came in through Facebook, but your name, your address where I'm shipping to, as well as an email address for me to then send an invoice to you. So, does anybody need to see anything more? I mean, if you end up seeing this video and you missed us being on with it, you can always direct message us if there was a piece of art you saw tonight, but you wanted to talk to your significant other about it. You can also, again, direct message us. We're generally always around. We'll pull the piece to the side while you make that decision. And then we will be back on Friday night with bells and whistles and noisy elevators.
And bombs.
And bombs. Yes, we're going to go to Party City and get our old bombs.
Okay, Hunter Cramps wants to know, is that detective comic on the shelf behind you signed and for sale? Are you
Detective,
which one?
this one. This one?
That's the only one I can see in frame. It is definitely not signed because it is a
definitely-
new printing and
Yeah, it's
Neal is
not
no longer
signed
with us.
comic. Right, exactly. This is a reprint facsimile edition. We do sell a variant foil of this for, I believe, $30.
No, Chibis, we don't have a preview of Friday showpieces because we don't even know what we're going to show on Friday.
Exactly.
We barely even figured out what we were going to show
Oh wait,
today.
20. I'm sorry, 20. Okay, this is the foil one for that person that asked. See, it also came with. Let me get you the camera. It also comes in a foil. I don't know if you guys can catch that. But these are new facsimiles that have recently have come out from DC. The interior of this one is not Neal because this is the first Talia story, which Neal did not do. We do sell the foil one for $30. I mean $20. Excuse me, $20. And I think that is the only detective that is behind me.
Jeez.
Okay, any other questions out there?
That
Land of questions.
To be it.
That seems to be it.
Yep.
Okay, then Z and I, because it is a school night, we're going to say goodnight to everybody and say thank you for those who did buy from us tonight. I can't underline it enough. Make sure that you direct message us. Because a lot of people haven't been doing that, and I can't connect with you.
Yeah.
So,
If you don't connect with us and we can't get a hold of you, the
right,
stuff that you claim will go back into circulation.
right, because we've had some stuff go back into circulation.
Yep.
Right, and for comics, you can always go to the Crusty Bunker. Also has comics if you're interested in comics. So Andrea is 100% correct. Okay, guys. So, like I said, if you're interested in the gallery books, you want to go to the nealadamsstore.com. That's where we're taking orders on those. And we're only taking orders on the ones that have the runs of 100, which is the Superman Kryptonite, Nevermore, as well as the Batman 251. And then I'm going to say goodnight tonight.
Nice.
So good night, guys. See you Friday night. And maybe we'll even have a Neal Adams story on Friday night.
All right.
All right, guys. I'll see you then. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.